Okay, I'm back here with part 2. I've got about 12 minutes left on here, but like I said, this was volume 7 with issues 25 to 28 in here. So that's pretty cool. Right there. I think you can see that. And then here, finally, we have volume 8. And so volume 8 of the archives. And this is issues, I think, 29 to 32. And this is the first appearance of Sally being roboticized. But again, the first time she was roboticized was only for one issue. So we don't know how long a certain writer's robotization of her is going to last. But yeah, issue 29 to 32, which is pretty cool. So yeah, and it's like I've told people too, if you don't want to see a roboticized Sally, all you have to do is look at Sally, if I can find it. Trying to find a decent picture of her here. Right there. All you have to do is look at a picture like her, like that, and you're like, okay, don't worry about the robotization, you know. Okay, we better hurry on here because I got about 10 minutes left, so I may have to erase another video just to have to do this. So up next we have from the X-Men we have X-Men Phoenix War Song. This is basically a collection of all the War Song related issues of the Phoenix War Song, all 5 issues basically collected in here. So that's all 5 issues of the War Song story collected into one graphic novel, which I think is pretty cool. Put this over here. Then here we have Transformers End of the Road, another graphic novel, which is a compilation, I think, of some of the Generation 2 stuff. Right here it's a collection of, I think, the End of the Road saga or something like that. Yeah, believe it or not, I got this for $1.99, according to what it said, so that was pretty cool. There you go there. And then here we have the movie adaptation graphic novel of the first movie, which I got for $17.99 at Hastings. This is the graphic novel movie adaptation. That's pretty cool. It was the first movie, that is. Then here we have Transformers Generation 1. This is War and Peace, Volume 2. Generation 1, Volume 2, War and Peace. So, I'm pretty sure a lot of you might have this one. This is by IDW Publications, comics, if you will. It's got great artwork in here. If you've never seen the kind of artwork, it's like, it is great. I'll tell you, if anybody, I'll be honest with you, if anybody was to take over the license from Archie Comics or the Sonic Comics and kind of keep them the way they are now and do artistic work, you have to go with IDW. They would definitely do great. So there you go, Transformers Generation 1, Volume 3, War and Peace. Then here we have another one by IWD Publishing, Transformers. Just ignore that. Yeah, just ignore that. But anyway, here we have Transformers War Within in graphic novel. Got this for about $20 at Hastings. But it's the entire, I think, War Within saga put together, the graphic novel. Again, they do tremendous artwork. IDW, tremendous artwork. Again, like I said, if you need somebody to take over, I mean, look at that splash page there. Zeranizarak, I think you'd like that, wouldn't you? But I think, like I said, I think if you want to have anybody take over the Sonic comics from Archie and continue on with the characters like of Sally and Bunny and all that, and Rhoda and Antoine and Knuckles and all that, definitely go with IDW. But yeah, there we go, War Within. And then we have one more, which is down here. This is basically I also got this for $1.99. This is Target 2006. This is basically a graphic novel compilation, if you will, of all the I think UK publications. I think this is basically a publication of all the UK ones. So that's pretty cool. Well, the original UK ones. So yeah, and I got this for about $1.99 as well. Surprising, I know. But you never know what you're going to find. I think I have another one somewhere, I just can't find it right now. I have to look for it later. Here we have SpiderMan, the Amazing SpiderMan Revelations. This is basically all the Revelation issues put together, all the issues relating to Revelations, the Revelation saga, right there. So that's pretty cool. And then here we have SpiderMan Blue. This is basically a compilation. It's a graphic novel. It's basically a compilation of all the SpiderMan Blue related stories, that are related to the Blue deal. It's kind of like an original story with stories from other issues contained within. So that's pretty cool. I think it's actually an original story too, in a way, in a sense, because it's totally different and it's a retelling of a lot of things. So if you haven't picked this one up, you should. It's pretty good. I read it and it's tremendous. I like how they kind of tell the story behind the scenes of with Gwen and MJ and Peter. It's really cool. So there you go. SpiderMan Blue. It's a great addition to any comic collection. Then here we have the Amazing SpiderMan, The Death of Gwen Stacy. It's basically all the issues leading up to the death of Gwen Stacy in this issue, compiled in this graphic novel. So yeah, this is basically, it says collecting the heart-wrenching Amazing SpiderMan 96, 98, and 120, and 121, 122, plus the Kiss from Web Spinners Tales of Spider-Man 1. So basically, like I said, it's all the issues leading up to and containing and concerning the death of Gwen Stacy. So that's another good addition to get to your collection if you ever find it. Right there. Then of course we have the official movie adaptation graphic novel of the first SpiderMan movie, right there. It's pretty nice. Simplified into a little graphic novel, which I thought was cool. And then here we have the death of the Stacys. In other words, this contains collecting Amazing Spider-Man 88 to 92 and 121 to 122, with the death of Captain Stacy and eventually the death of Gwen Stacy, all compiled in a big, and I mean big, graphic novel. I mean, it's a hardcover. Not many people, not many graphic novels that I've know of get this kind of treatment unless they're really, really good and of an important event. So there is that, the death of the Stacys, the deaths that still shape, as they say, the Spideyverse, if you will, and you can tell the shininess here as well, kind of embroiled, if you will, here on the side. And of course it kind of shines right there. It's really, really nice cover, really oiled, if you will. So it's really, really nice. And I suggest if you've not picked this one up, do it. And I will be back with part 3